Hello, my name is Sakina Carr and I'm currently enrolled in the Principal Management class under instructor Kimberly Dorsey. Here's my ID. It's me. Alright, I chose to do my managerial case study on the corporation Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is a private organization and is very religious. It has religious beliefs and it is considered a specialty store. It is considered a specialty store because it's not a supermarket and it only sells a specific types of products. It sells seasonal, floral, arts and crafts, and home decor. Those are the main departments that Hobby Lobby have and where you can find those products that you need from there. Low prices and great selection. I chose to do Hobby Lobby because I work there currently and I have been working there since June 2013. So I know a little bit about the operations of the corporation and how the managerial operation work as well. I'm not a manager, I'm just a cashier and sales associate, but I still can tell you about I still have the expertise to tell you about the company. Hobby Lobby was founded by David and Barbara Green. They are a married couple that took out a $600 loan to start a picture framing shop in their garage. This happened in 1970, and when 2 years later, a Hobby Lobby store opened up. So you can tell that this couple was entrepreneurs because they made this happen with $600. Hobby Lobby opened up in Oklahoma City. Also, the two sons also helped them build the company, Steve and Mark Green. David is the CEO and founder of the Hobby Lobby Stores Incorporation. Steve Green is the president of Hobby Lobby Stores Incorporation, and Mark is the chief specialty officer of Hobby Lobby Stores Incorporation. With this being said, you can tell that this is a family business. It started as a family, and it is currently running as a family. So, therefore, we have seen that Hobby Lobby is a specialty store, a specialty retail store. We have seen that it's a family business. We know that it is a religious organization, and we know that it is a great store so far, as you can tell. With the mission, Hobby Lobby really doesn't have a mission, but it does have a few commitments, and those are honoring the Lord in all we do, operation in the company in a manner consistent with the biblical principles, offering our customers exceptional selection and value, serving our employees and their families by establishing a work environment and company policy that build character, strengthen individuals, and nurture families. Also providing a return on the family's investment, sharing the Lord's blessing with our employees and investing in our community. And I found that off hobbylobby.com. From this mission, you could tell that they're very religious and they're all about providing for the family and making their employees happy. One of the ways that Hobby Lobby work with its employees is they have great hours, great pay, and Hobby Lobby respects the family dynamic. Hobby Lobby is open from Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Closed on every single Sunday. There is not a Sunday when Hobby Lobby is open. In addition, Hobby Lobby is also closed on major holidays such as Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's. We also get off early on other holidays such as 4th of July, Christmas Eve. On to the managerial side of Hobby Lobby. Within the stores, there is a general manager, a co-manager, and 2 assistant managers. There is also customer service manager, which are over the cashiers, but technically they're not really considered managers because they're just considered full-time employees. They have the same benefits and salary as a full-time employee would have. The general manager and the co-manager, they both work together, and they are the ones that make all the heavy and big decisions for the company, for the store itself. And the assistant managers are there to assist the managers, work with the employees, and the leadership style that every store has a different leadership style because of the different managers that we have, and every manager has a different leadership style. But for my store in Flowood, Mississippi, we have a direct leadership style and a participative leadership style, because our managers are very strict when it comes to deadlines and also very strict when it comes to completed tasks. They're not mean. They don't punish us or anything, but you have to meet those deadlines and you have to complete those tasks, because if you don't, then it falls back on the manager. And if it falls back on the manager and it's not straight, then it falls back on the district manager, then the regional manager, then so forth and so on. It's a very long line of chain of command. So if everybody do their job right, everything will flow correctly and be in the correct manner. As for the whole corporation, I believe it is a combination of all the leadership styles, but the 2 main ones will be direct leadership and achievement-oriented leadership. Because Hobby Lobby likes to award or recognize those who have been outstanding in their achievements or outstanding in their work and with customer service. One of the questions asked was Hobby Lobby socially responsible. I would have to say that is one area where Hobby Lobby lacks, because it is a private religious organization. It kind of just stays in its own lane. Yes, Hobby Lobby does volunteer and in the community and give back to charities, but you have a choice to do those things, and you have a choice in which charities you volunteer at and which charities you give to and which communities you volunteer at. Whereas you have societal situations such as the LGBT community, Target has made it possible where transgenders can go into the bathroom or dressing room that they identify with. Hobby Lobby would never do anything like that, because that is not in their religious belief. They believe that it's not honoring the Lord, because that's not what the Bible says. And just a societal situation like that, Hobby Lobby really doesn't participate. So that's where I would say Hobby Lobby really lacks in their social responsibility. I also believe that Hobby Lobby is very ethical. Being a religious organization, I feel like you just have to be ethical, because in their commitment it says that they are to honor the Lord. And if you're not doing the right thing, that's not honoring the Lord. So a situation where my general manager had to make an ethical decision is when an employee was pregnant. She had to have a emergency C-section. In the rules and policies, Hobby Lobby states that if you have a cesarean section, that you have to be out for 8 weeks instead of 6 weeks post delivery. And even though the employee was correct, like was well and walking and doing better and could return to normal activities, she still could not work after her 6 weeks, even though she was approved by the doctor to return to work. That's not in our policy. Now, the general manager could have let the employee work, but she did not do that because that's not ethically doing the right thing. If she had done it, anything could have happened in the store within those extra 2 weeks. She could have got an infection, something could have ruptured, anything could have happened. And that would have been, she could have blamed it on the job, and Hobby Lobby could have been sued, and it just would have been money and more problems, and people probably would have lost their jobs eventually. So that's at a time where my general manager had to make an ethical decision. Also, the motivation is very good at Hobby Lobby. Like I said, the manager system at my job is very direct and participative, but we are motivated all the time through words, and our managers are very hands-on. They don't just sit in the office and work on paperwork or just walk around the store directing people what to do. They actually come and help the employees out if they see them by themselves or they're not being time efficiently. They actually come and help and work with the employees. As you can probably tell, I love Hobby Lobby. I never knew anything about Hobby Lobby, never heard anything about Hobby Lobby before I applied to this store. And I'm so glad I made the decision to apply, and I'm so grateful that I was hired because it has been a great choice. It's just such a wonderful customer. I mean, it's such a wonderful company. Customers tell me all the time how much they love Hobby Lobby. We have customers coming in every single week just to shop around, and they stay in there for about 2 to 3 hours. I'm not really trying to be biased, but it's just a great company to work for and a great company to shop at and give your money to. It's a really great company, and I feel like Hobby Lobby is doing a really good job at what they're doing, and keep up the good work. We currently have over 700 stores in 46 states and employ over 100,000, 300,000 employees. So that's an awesome rank to have, and Hobby Lobby is just a great company. And remember, there are super savings and super selection.